Going on, man? I'm here today with my two youngest, man. Go ahead and let y'all get a little bit of this process of me being gone after 10 years and coming back into the world with my family, man. This is my two youngest right here, Lucky and Poppy, man. When I went away, he was 1 month and he was one when I left the streets. So I don't even think I got a chance to change his pamper once or twice. But I had been with Lil Lucky, you know what I'm saying? I had spent a little time with him at least because he was like one and a half. I left the ending of 10 to last year, July 7th, 2021. I was let out a couple of months early into the halfway house. Not familiar with the halfway house is before your time all the way up, they give you a little time to get back into the world. They don't just let you right out, depending on how you did when you was locked up. You know what I'm saying? If you was a troublemaker or you did good or you ain't getting that much trouble, you could get up to about 6 months to a year of halfway house. Today we at a football practice, man. So last year this time, I was in the halfway house. So I was sneaking. Actually, I get off work maybe an hour or two early just to be here with them, man. Come out here and watch them play practice ball. So I was doing that like since the season had started last year until I actually got out the halfway house. And a part of doing that, you're not really supposed to do that. If you're in the halfway house, you can't have social media. You can't have smartphones. You're not even allowed to at the time see your family. The only reason that was because at that time COVID was real serious. So when you're in the halfway house, you know what I'm saying, it's like you're still locked up, but they gave you enough time to come out, get a job, get your ID, your license, you know what I'm saying, find out where you're going to be living at, try to establish yourself a little bit before you all the way free. So when you get in there, you gotta find a job, submit it to them, they'll check it out, they'll see if they approve of the job or not. You know what I'm saying? And when you approve for whatever job or they approve you for, they wanna know how you get in there. They're gonna come by there, check on you, all that. So being that I got out when it was COVID, it was a little different, it was a little harder. And usually when you go to the halfway house, your family will be able to come see you. But at this time, they wasn't letting no outsiders or no family members come to the halfway house, so that was kind of hard. So me, after being gone so long, I was just doing what I wanted to do, basically. Like, I was like, man, I'm grown, this is my family, I'm gonna see them, man. I didn't get a chance to be with my little boys. I mean, like I say, when I left, there was 1 and 1 month, so I didn't see them till them just coming to visit. And I actually seen them grow up, on pictures. So when I finally had the opportunity, when they was coming in and they'll be telling me about their games and, you know what I'm saying, when I'm about to be getting out and all this, I owe y'all one before really y'all knew that I wasn't in school or y'all was coming to visit me in prison. At what age y'all was? I think they figured it out about 6 or 7, which was real hard because every time they'll come see me, they'll ask, "You getting out this year, Daddy?" I'd be like, "Yeah, I'm getting out this year." I always tell them that. And then every time they come see me, I'd be like, "Yeah, ain't up. You know the time ain't up." I don't know how many times I got away with that until they really knew what was going on. But last year, July 7th is when I was officially released to the field. So prior to that, about 8 months prior to that, I was in the halfway house. And like I said, I was leaving every day early, sneaking here. You don't even supposed to do that. They don't even want you to stop and get nothing to eat. You know what I'm saying? And before I left, it wasn't an IG. It wasn't no smartphones. So all this is new to me. So I'm still getting in tune with it, man. All I'm doing is trying to be better and do better. So we here at football practice today, man. We're gonna let y'all in on a little bit of what's been going on. So I was last year this time, like I said, I was in the halfway house, so I was sneaking to come to their football games. About 3 months into that, I was out, so I started being able to just come, and it was regular. But when you're in a halfway house, man, it's still like you locked up. So you can't drink. You're not supposed to stop nowhere. You're supposed to go to work and come straight back to the halfway house. Of course, I wasn't doing that, man. I was like, man, they catch me. So I was coming out here because I wanted to see my boys practice, man. They wanted me there, and when they seen I was out, they still ain't understand. They like, man, you out. Why you ain't here? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I was doing what it is, whatever it took to be able to come here. Good thing about it, I had a understanding boss, and you know what I'm saying. He was like, man, he was real cool with it. So I leave, I come here, and I stay with them basically to almost probably like 20 minutes before it ends. I go ahead and head back so I make it to the halfway house, make it in time. But when you in there, you can't do no drinking. It ain't no smoking. They piss test you every week. You don't know when they gonna piss test you. You violate any of that, you going back. No question asked. They sending you back for the real remainder of your time. So if you had 8 months left, you got to go back to prison and finish your 8 months. That's how that basically worked. You know, fortunately, God was with me. I actually I don't do no smoking or drinking or none of that. So I was good on that. But you know, they really didn't want you. It ain't no understanding. They really ain't want you to come and be around your family and do that. They weren't really. I ain't gonna say they're in agreement to that, but I did it. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, Lord's will, everything worked out. We here right now today. So just going back into like how it was, people I see, I been getting comments, people asking me, how it was and what you doing and how you getting back to your family. When I left, it seemed so far away when you got that date, like you finna go away and do your time. And before you get sentenced, it's about 6 or 7 months. You fighting your case or whatever the situation is, so you still in your hometown. But the feds, you could end up anywhere. So once you sentenced, it don't matter where they send you. You could go to Ohio, California, New York. It don't matter. Wherever they say they ship you off to prison, that's what it is. That's where you're going. I was shipped off to Louisiana, which I was shipped off. It was 3 years I went without even seeing them. So the first 6 or 7 months I got a chance to see my family. They did get a chance to come to visit. Like I said, they was too little to even remember that. He was 1, probably going on 2, 1.5. Like I said, he was a little baby still in Pampers. So I remember every time when it's time to leave visit, he'll cry. And he was just a little baby. He had to leave me. He don't want to let go. Every time he'll come, he'll sit on my lap, fall asleep with me. Fall asleep on my lap every time. So I remember that. So on the day of me leaving, I thought I was gonna get one good visit before I was put on the plane and shipped away. Which my visits was like at 10 o'clock in the morning. So my wife them had came there, but they didn't let them see me that day because they was like, oh, he's leaving. And we didn't end up leaving till 3 o'clock. Whatever the process is they put you through. So that was kind of hard. They shipped me off. I went 3 years. The hardest part of that is when you in prison, you in a whole new world. And your family and all that, they ain't gonna understand. You around a bunch of men, a bunch of different men from different places, egos, attitudes, for whatever reason, they mad. You know what I'm saying? People ain't sending them money. Their girlfriends ain't coming to see them, or they ain't answering the phone, so you gotta deal with this. So walking the line or straight or trying to stay out of trouble is not as easy as it is. And the only way you can get back to your family is if you stay out of trouble for 18 months, and that's not even 100% guaranteed because you just go put in for closer to home transfer. And depending on, like I say, what you're doing, and you could go 18 months, it could be the week of, and you catch a shot, You know what I'm saying? You get in trouble for whatever it is, gambling, smoking, drinking, not out of your area. When I say out of your area, meaning when you're in prison, they got different units. You might have 4 or 5 different units, A, B, C, D. You supposedly not supposed to go to D unit, but you know, in prison, you already in trouble. You don't care nothing about that. You going over there to holler at your partner, your cousin, your friend, whoever it is, in D unit. You gonna go in his unit, chill, play cards. If you get caught, you get caught. You know what I'm saying? And that little slight thing right there, they catch you, they give you something called a shot, and right there, you gotta start all over again, a whole 18 months. So I used to hear my wife mouth all the time about staying out of trouble so you can get closer to get back home, so you can get your visits. Because you can imagine being so far away, what it costs for your kids and her to try to come over here and see you. That's not even guaranteed, because you could come see me and I'm at a high level prison or whatever going on, and a stabbing happened, big fight, or you know, or a gang war, whatever the case is. Now the prison lockdown, they don't care nothing about your people came to come see you. The prison lockdown, there ain't no visitation. So your people done travel way out here on a plane, pay for hotels, all that, they can't see you. That's just what it is. So a lot of times in there, you gotta have a strong head, man, and don't let a lot of things get to you, especially when you're trying to get back to your loved ones, you know what I'm saying? So I dealt with a lot with that, man. Luckily for me, I know how to rock and stay out the way. Cause it ain't really that hard, but it ain't that hard. It ain't that hard to stay out the way, but it ain't easy to stay out the way. Cause you gonna always have somebody, like I say, you dealing with a lot of different attitudes. You might have niggas who they ain't going good and bring some tension your way. And then how you handle that tension is how other niggas looking at you and how they choose to rock with you, or if they want to try you, man. You know, you gotta go through all of that. So for about my first 3 years in there, I ain't see my family, but I made it through and had made it closer. You know what I'm saying? To start getting my visits and see my kids, man. Like I say, that was the hardest part. So the big blessing is right now, like a day like this, I'm here every day now, out here at football practice, and I get to see them catch a pass or make a touchdown. When they was coming to visit to see me, they'll be telling me, "Oh, Daddy, I scored. Daddy, I did it. You gonna give me $5? You gonna give me $10?" They used to ask that. They wanted to show me I couldn't see. You know what I'm saying? I would get pictures snuck in of them doing certain things, you know what I'm saying, on the field, or that I couldn't if I didn't receive through mail at the time. I mean, there's a lot of things that happen that goes on. But like I say, now I'm out here and I'm gonna be coming to you, bringing you things, you know, opening up, showing y'all what's going on, the process after this, and what we on right now. So like I say, I'm out here today, man. This like one of the biggest blessings, because I got some other babies, you know, they're not here right now. So y'all see on my profile, I see my other kids, you know, they're a little bigger, so they doing what they doing. My little babies, this what it is right now. So the biggest thing for them was when I was actually here to see them catch that pass last year, a score. And I would do whatever it took to make sure I came and seen them and get through that, you know what I'm saying? I did go through one little mishap in a halfway house where they caught me out of bounds, so I found out that I was somewhere that I wasn't supposed to be. Luckily for me, I mean, I was able to just to get a warning, and I got through that. So, man, what's up? Y'all want to tell them something, man? Like, do you remember what it is? Do y'all remember when y'all first came and when y'all used to come, what y'all was talking about, and finding out what happened and that I was gone? How y'all was feeling about that situation? Better yet, how y'all feel now that I'm here? What's up? Y'all camera shy or something, man?
I mean, I feel good that you got your work done. And now that you're here back with us, yeah.
Man, he acting all shy. What's up, Lucky, man? What you want to tell the people, man? They gonna be seeing you out here catching passes and stuff now, man. I'm gonna be showing them this now. You planning on going into the NFL, you can't be shy now. You gonna have to be able to, when the camera get on you, it's time to talk, man. Ain't no time to be shy, man.
I feel actually good here to watch you play football, to be a dad. back together and stuff.
So what you looking for? Like, what you want to happen? What you want? What can I do to be better to you? What can I do for you to help you? Like, am I doing everything? Or me just being here? Like, how you feeling about the situation now that I'm back here? I was gone all that time. Does it feel like I was gone 10 years? Do it actually feel that long? Because y'all was real young for the first part, so I don't think you really realized, like, how long I was gone here. Like, I think since they was babies, my first, and the oldest kids, they knew because they was already older. Like, Leo was 11, Tigger was, what, 7, 8 years old when I first went, and then Kitty was like 4 years old. So they kind of got into tune with it. They knew. You know, they're a lot bigger now. But I don't think the two youngest really knew what was going on until they was about 6, 7. So by then, when they found out I was getting away with, yeah, I'm getting out this year, I'm getting out, you know, I think I rolled that out for about 2 years before they really got like, dang, we tired now. Like, when you gonna be here? Like, before they really know. So that's probably why it don't seem that long to them. As for wifey, it seem long to you?
No.
I don't seem long to you. But it ain't really, it's long. It's a decade, man. A lot
I
happened.
guess
Man.
because you was here. What?
I think,
When we always was coming to visit.
yeah, like I was saying, like when I got shipped back, I was shipped to, we in Miami, so I was shipped to Orlando, Coleman, Florida, so which is like 4-hour drive. So I think I was there for like 2.5 years, where they came there every other month. So I think they was able to see me and talk to me and spend that time with me. They would come there for a weekend. I mean, Thursday to like Sunday or Monday, every other month. And I think visitation was like from 7 in the morning to like 3:30. So they would basically get to spend that time with me. You know what I'm saying? I'd talk, interact with them. We did that for about 2.5 years. Then after that, after staying out the way again, I got shipped. I got a little bit closer. I got shipped to Miami. Then when I was at Miami, I think that's what really helped us out, because when I was in Miami, the visitation had changed, and I was able to see them. I was able to see what it was, Tuesday. Was that Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday? The visit, something like that. It was Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It was something like that, but I was in Miami, so it was only 20-minute ride. It wasn't like when you drive out of town or you come up here and the compound locked down and then your family don't even get to see you. I was in Miami for like my last, I think 3.5, almost 4 years. I did the last of that in Miami. So I think that's what took a lot of stress off us. I think that took a lot off us. Me being able to interact with the kids, talk to them, tell them what not to do, and try to keep them out the way, man. The hardest part with me is, it is your that you got family. It's not about, I'm not telling nobody to go in there, man. You know what I'm saying? And nobody not perfect. It's when you go in there, I'm not telling you to make the best of it, but you in the streets and you in this life, you never know what's for you. So whether that you could have been dead versus going away and doing some time and getting your head together and getting yourself together and getting a second chance in life. So it's not as bad as it is seen. You know what I mean? Like, it's a part of the destination or journey. You never know what it is for you. So being that it happened, it also is a savior at the same time. So me being in there, and like I said, you can get in trouble. Now you get in trouble, they will ship you away too now. So you get in a fight, you get in an altercation, they're going to move one of you, or 5 of you, or however many was, they're going to move you. Somebody might stay, somebody leaving. You is not going to stay there unless y'all kept it up under the wind, or nobody ain't really find out about your situation. Like, I had several fights, about 5 or 6, but luckily for me, like I said, we did it a different way. Now, Not saying it's a good way, but you know what I'm saying. Both parties did it. You know, it happened. That was it after it happened. You know, you went your way, I went my way. They kept it 100. You know what I'm saying? So we was able to stay where we was. But being if you break out in a fight at the wrong place at the wrong time, like if you break out a fight in a child hall or something, that's where they go at to eat. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know what a child hall is. If it break out in a fight while you in there, you got the warden in there, you got lieutenants in there. It ain't no, they gonna find out, everybody gonna know, you gonna see it. You get in a fight in your unit or in your room, you know, depending on how bad each one of y'all get a black eye or something, you might not know because your homeboy is gonna take up for you. They gonna bring the food to you, keep you out the way until you heal up. So that's how that play. So like I said, so dealing with that situation, I was walking a tight line too because I want to be here with my family. I'm not with them, but being that I'm here in Miami and I can see them, I'm not actually trying to get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to stay out the way as much possible as I can. Take up what I need to take up. Do what I need to do to stay, and do what I need to do to be able to get back out early, or, you know what I'm saying, get as much time as like a halfway house situation like that as you can get. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, by you getting in trouble or catching shots, you lose good time. So you do a certain amount of percentage of your time. I did 10 in about 3 months. What happened to me when I first went away, I actually had only 7 years mandatory. I ended up catching another charge when I was in prison 3 years in, which gave me a 10-year sentence that really overrided my 7-year sentence. They didn't give me credit for the 3 years I had in, so in actuality, it gave me a 12.5-year sentence. So I ended up doing, with the good time, 10 years on the 12.5. So if you get caught doing these things, you might end up doing your whole 12.5 or your whole sentence. And that's what plays a role in staying out of the way or getting in trouble. So I'm trying to get back to my family, so I'm not trying to actually get into trouble. At the same time, I am doing things that can't get you in trouble. I'm hustling to make money to be able to take care of myself and still be able to, hey, I need to send $100, $200 back home for my kids for something that I want to do and still help out. So, like I said, when you in there, you can also get in trouble and they can ship you to wherever they want to ship you. You know what I'm saying? Me dealing with that and dealing with the court thing and the situation, like I said, that had happened, I ended up getting shipped off a couple of times in the midst of this bid that had me in Atlanta, Oklahoma, Mississippi, Tyler, just everywhere, man. With the feds, like I say, you never know. You know what I'm saying? Depending on who it is or who in charge of it. You know what I'm saying? And I was lucky enough to, when I was trying to get back home, the first situation, that I had a counselor that was real cool, understanding, and he used to speak with me. And he was big on family, and he seen how much that my family used to write me or send me pictures of my interaction with them. So he was big on helping me get back, and he played a big role in my first transfer that had got me back home. And the bad thing about it is the situation. He gave me a transfer that actually got me into Miami, but a situation happened where someone didn't want. A situation happened where they redesignated me in the midst of me transferring because a riot broke out in the prison that I was finna go to. A big riot broke out, so I ended up getting transferred as I'm in transit to somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, you never know what happened, man. Everything for a reason. I'm not bitter about none of it. I'm just taking one day at a time. And like I say, I'm here right now. I got my family. I still got a lot of things I had, you know, fortunately, luckily for me, some things was in order and everything worked out as far as that. I'm here now, and like I said, the biggest thing is being able to see your little ones grow up and have dreams, and you are part of them. in that 10 years, I missed out on the older kids. You know what I'm saying? Like my first son, he's 23 right now. He not around right now. I mean, sooner or later we'll put them on behind the scene or in the camera, and y'all will get them. But I missed his graduation, which I would have made it if I would have did my original 7 years. I actually would have made it, but in the course of that, you know, that had happened where I got the extra time. I was a little bitter at first, but I was like, man, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? God don't put nothing on you if he felt that you couldn't handle it. So I made it home, like I said, for my second oldest graduation. And once again, I was in the halfway house at the actual time of him graduating and all this. So once again, I'm breaking the rules because I went. Like, I wasn't finna miss it. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't really just go to them and be like, hey, I want to go to, they not trying to hear that. Like, it's like, when you look for, you think someone should be helping you, the system ain't really designed for that. The system really designed for you to go back. You know what I'm saying? Because if you just got out and you're trying to find a job, or you're trying to work, and people holding against you what you went away from, that's what it is with a lot of, you know what I'm saying, with people who had at some point in their life, whatever the situation is that they made that wrong decision. Nobody's perfect. So nobody can't tell you that they walking around here perfect and they doing everything perfect. You might have not just got caught. But in any given situation, you could end up in prison, man. So this is why I never really judge nobody, because you could be a family member that went to a wedding and you was drinking and partying too much and you get drunk. Now you get in your car thinking you could drive and you go out here and hit a family, kill 3-4 people. And now you end up in prison. You end up in jail for 5 years, 3 years, whatever the case, whatever the situation is, whatever they suit you. So you can't put that on nobody, you know what I'm saying? And if you go away and do your time, what you did or whatever that is, that's supposed to be behind you. Unfortunately, with our world, this society we live in, it's not behind you. They hold it against you. And sometimes it affects you, you know what I'm saying, when you're trying to go out and do better and you getting denied or turned around because of something you did. You already was punished for that. So you shouldn't hold that against a person. And I was thinking, you know, due to people who feel like they have higher standards than you, in the halfway house, they had people like that actually was looking for everything wrong. Like when you come back, they go into your car to check your mileage to see if your mileage passed what it should have been, like that you was doing some extra mileage, just so that they can send you back for something that little. You're talking to a grown man who been eating, prison food. You know, you live, but you could imagine what you eating as prison food, man. I'm gonna show y'all in some videos, you know, things that we probably did while we was in there, you know, when you surviving or what you eating. But when you come home, when you release, one of the first things you thinking about is, man, what I'm gonna go eat? Like, I'm trying to go to Popeyes, or I'm trying to go eat some chicken or Wendy's, or eat some real food, or a different kind of food that you ain't had in so many years that you was used to getting. And you're a grown man and you driving to work and you telling me I can't stop to Wendy's, that they would actually try to find out if you did that and send you back behind that. That's the world that we living in, that you have people you would think that's that harsh and that'll try to do that. You had them, like I said, you couldn't have no social media, so when I get out, I couldn't really open up or show these type of things. I had to kind of wait till I'm finished with this situation to even get a social media, to having a smartphone, to getting to learn that. Like, they was really checking your property, seeing what you came back when you come back. So being that I'm in the world right now, like I said, you can't let that affect you or stop your dreams, man. You know, you trying to go here and get a job and they might turn you down because of what you did, you know what I'm saying, your past. And that's the main reason. And people say, oh, you're gonna go back? Oh, what, somebody go back? But y'all don't understand, this is what people are doing. This is what people are holding against you. This is how you have a society. Another person throw a rock at you or judge you. You know what I'm saying? We got some good people out there that's gonna give you a chance and not gonna be like that, who wanna see you do better. But for the most part, people don't wanna support or see you do that. So the the main thing is to have a good support, man. You know what I'm saying? When I went away, the main thing I was worrying about is getting back to my kids, getting back to my family. When I'm in there, I'm counting the days like, when I get out, oh, my son will be this age, so I'll make it for this. When he get out before, they're going to be in the fifth grade, okay, I'll make it for this. Okay, my second, I'm going to be right there, I should make it. You know what I'm saying? So while I'm in here, I'm doing everything it is. I'm taking, sometimes I got to turn the other cheek, like they say. I might have woke up and somebody had a bad day. Now, accidentally, I go to the microwave, I put my food in, and somebody just took it out in prison. You know what I'm saying? Because it had beep 1 minute, and they ain't see you around, and they ain't actually give you the opportunity. And now I just snap, like, man, you touch my food, you put your hand on it. So I got to think for others when you in this situation, like, man, it ain't that big of a deal, you know what I'm saying? All because I'm thinking about, hey, I need to get back to my family. Like I said, I seen people get stabbed, you know what I'm saying? I seen dudes really get injured, killed. All that type of stuff is really happening there, man, because you're in an environment with people that got life. You're in an environment where people ain't getting no freedom, ain't getting a second chance. You're in an environment with some dudes that been down 20, 30 years, actually been down longer than some people been living. So if a person been in prison, this all he know. You know what I'm saying? This his home, fighting, or you know what I'm saying? They putting on what they call disrespect. You know what I'm saying? What's disrespect? To them might not be disrespect to you. You know what I'm saying? If you walk past somebody or skip the line because you ain't see them actually standing there, that could be straight disrespect, and they might not say nothing to you depending on where you at. You might just get styled right there. You know what I mean? Because the people that you're dealing with. So I had to avoid all that. You know what I'm saying? And I talk to my wife, I talk to her, and some days I call her, yeah, man, somebody just, man, I'm finna, oh, don't do it, and she'll tell me. I'm like, man, I'm not trying to hear that, man. Because if I don't take care of this now, you know what I'm saying, somebody else might think they could do it. That's the hardest part of that, because you're not only dealing with, you just going in here to do your time, you got to deal with these others, and then you got to see what you're trying to do your time to get back to. So, man, it was real big. It was real big, and like I said, when I got out, man, I don't know no other feeling, man. Like, I put everything really behind me because whatever happened, I mean, I could tell you a million stories. There's a lot went on, you know what I'm saying? But when I'm out of there, I'm not trying to think about it. The minute I left out of there, that's it. I ain't looked back. I didn't want to look back because I had no intentions of going back. So the biggest thing it is for me to come and be with my kids, my daughters, just to come and see something that they used to talk to me about when I was in there. You know what I'm saying? When they was playing football, when they was 4 and 5, little peewees, I mean, they ain't doing that too major. But the fact is, the excitement it was when I came there and it was there. Now I'm here in the scene. I think I got footage of it, man. I was able to go to a game where he got a big interception, pick 6, took it back, scored a touchdown, man. That was like one of the best moments of my life because I remember him telling me when he used to come to visit, oh, I had 3 tackles. Oh, I ran over 2 people. Oh, I did this. And I'd be like, yeah, what's up? Show me how you were standing. Now I'm here right now to actually see all that. So I don't really get the, matter of fact, this is my first time even talking with them about it, even asking them too much questions about it because we just been living. I ain't actually sit down and take the time out to ask them, hey, do you remember when you used to come that you was crying or this and that? Like I said, I think I got a picture, man, he's a baby. Like, I actually probably changed his pamper once or twice. Like, he was literally 2 months when I left. You know what I'm saying? So I saw him, like I said, 6, 7 months. I saw him before I left because I was still in Florida for those 7 months going to the trial before I got my time. I saw him, so he was still crawling around, eating up my hand. And I left. I came back. When I came back for my new indictment and faced that, 2.5 years later, I came back. He was already walking and talking, man. So, like I said, they grew up. I watched them grow up with pictures and them coming to visit. You know what I'm saying? So, it was hard, but it wasn't hard, like I said, because I was actually here and they kept me strong to stay out the way and to get back out here. But like I say, man, you never know with the situation going on, even with them out here, like them going places. Only thing I'm doing, I'm praying every night and morning that I come back and they there. Or I come back that I ain't lose somebody. You know what I'm saying? Because Because when you ain't never, man, anything can happen. People wake up today, you going tomorrow. So that's a blessing that you got to look at. That even though I was gone, I'm here right now. So I can put it to like, I can really put that behind me, period. Like, okay, I'm gone. I don't even remember it. It is what it is. But at the same time, my past, that history is a part of my future and what to make me do better. Today we probably show y'all, but they finna get ready to go to practice in a minute. But you know what I'm saying? This is my life now. Like, I love getting up to come, whatever it takes to come out here and make it, you know, come see these games, talk with them. They try to school me on the things that I don't know. Matter of fact, they made this YouTube for me, you know what I'm saying? So they've been pushing me, you know what I'm saying, to get my YouTube, to do what I do. Yeah, I know I'm into the cars, so y'all gonna see a lot of that, man, you know what I'm saying, about me fixing up cars, interacting with people, you know what I'm saying? I'm here for anything. I respond to just about whatever I can respond to if I see it, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be bringing a lot of, I'm finna open up, let y'all in my world, man, see on my day-to-day basis, you know, just my journey after this, man. So I got a book I wrote. I'm gonna get that edited and get that put out there. I'll be bringing that, I'll be coming out with that shortly. Yeah, like I said, we're gonna be at these practices. We're gonna be definitely, how many touchdowns you supposed to score this year? Oh, nah, he don't know. Every time the camera get on him, he don't know. But when you out there with the ball on you, or you catch a pass, you running over here to ask me, did I get it up the footage? Did I get it? Nah, they put the camera on you, shot. You scared. But yeah, we gonna be out here. We gonna be checking out all this. You know what I'm saying? Going through this. We gonna be talking about this, discussing this, man. Like I say, with the Lord's will, this God plan, man. Not planning on being out here and not going back, man. You watching? I think we as people, we gotta do better, man. Cause like I said, people go off of whatever it is. You can't double, how you say, double punish them, hold it against them, man. You know what I'm saying? When a person trying to get back and do right, you got to be a part of that growth and help them. Because like I said, if you went and sat in front of a judge and jury and took this punishment, whatever it was, 10, 20 years, and they did that, that means you did your time or you paid for your crime or whatever the case was, man. You can't hold it against a person, man. And then people say, oh, you're going to go back. Well, the reason why people go back is because people not helping them. You know what I'm saying? And I want to be a part of helping. You know what I'm saying? If I could come speak to young kids or let anybody know, you know what I'm saying, what I went through, you know what I'm saying, and what not to do, or be a motivation, I planned on doing it. Because I don't want to see other black young men or men just in general, no matter what your race is, you know what I'm saying? Because that's not for nobody, man. And like I say, it's not hard to get there, man. Some people come up in a product of their environment, well, because they fathers or, you know, they was gone, that they was forced to raise themselves from the streets. They was forced to raise themselves all they know. So if you just thrown out there, you know what I'm saying? And to survive for yourself or put on, you don't know what you're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how it is because it's all you know. So if you ain't got a man really leading you, guiding you, telling you, hey, you need to go to school, hey, you need to help. If I ain't here right now to push them to say, man, to bring them to practice, to get on them, you know what I'm saying? After football practice, to run track. After that, I don't want nothing what happened to me to happen to them. So due to the fact that it happened to me, I'm here to make sure it don't happen to them. And I'm given the opportunity to be back here with them. Like I said, it's about to make a year and one more month. You know what I'm saying? And to me, it seemed like it's been longer than a year already. But I guess that's just me being free in actuality to go and do what I want to do, man. Because you come into a world where being a grown man with somebody telling you when to wake up, when to go to sleep, when you could come out. You know what I mean? I did my whole 30s in prison. You know what I'm saying? I for the most part, I feel like I did good because I didn't go to jail until I was 30. I did all of my 30s in prison. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I did all right as far as that. But like I said, everything that's happening in front of you, this was already written and wrote, man. my greatness to come is already planned. I don't plan on doing nothing but going to the top from here. I don't want to sit back and dwell on what could have been different, or if I did the crime different, or none of that matters right now. Only thing that matters is what's going on right now in the world, man, and what I'm doing about it to get back in society and do right, man. Well, that's the only thing that matters, man. None of that other stuff matters. Don't let nobody tell you what you can't do. Or tell you, oh, I tried it, it ain't work for them. Nah, it don't matter, it ain't work for them. It probably wasn't for them. Or it probably they ain't put their hustle, they ain't put their drive into it. You know what I'm saying? Because another person, I don't take no negative, man. I'm always happy, man. Even in prayer, I'm always happy, man. I'm doing whatever it is to stay happy, man. I don't want to be around no negativity. I've been around dudes in there saying what they girl was doing. I don't want to hear that. I don't care about that. You can't let that stuff rub off on you, man. You live and you learn, man. You gotta be strong, man. You gotta walk, you know what I'm saying, with your head up, man. That's behind me. I ain't let nobody think they better than me because I went away. You know what I'm saying? I ain't let nobody tell my kids that, oh, I can't be a good father because I went to jail, man. You can't live your life like that, man. You can't let other people stop your shine. You can't let because somebody tried something and it didn't happen, man. I might have fallen 1,000 times, but I'm right here. I'm always get up, man. That's my drive, man. Right now, this my drive, man, to come here, to show y'all what's going on. Y'all see my car. Whoever y'all is new to the page, y'all know that I race cars. I like fixing up cars. I'm going to bring that to you. I'm going to show you this everything I got going on. I'm going to show you how I'm getting back in society, my movement, what's going on, man. Just follow it with me, man. Support, subscribe, like, man, chat. I'm here for anything, man. If you feel like you're going through something and you looking at this video, man, you can write on there. I'm going to respond back to you. I'm going to talk back to you, man. If you feel like you're going through something and you see in this video, man, I hope it let you know that, man, there's always light on the other side, man. You know what I'm saying? When I went in there, and I got that time, I heard it, you know what I'm saying? For a second, I looked back at my family when they was sitting in that courtroom, everybody crying, they was in tears. I tried to stay strong. I was like, man, it's gonna be quick, I'm gonna be back. You know what I'm saying? And before you know it, I feel like I'm back. 10 years, that's a decade. That is a long time, man. You know what I'm saying? I came back. I left a dad and came back a granddad, man. You know what I'm saying? My oldest son, he's 23, he had a little boy. You know what I'm saying? If you see my little profile, my little picture I'm gonna put up, you'll see him on there, man. I'll show y'all the kids, you know what I'm saying? That's a blessing within itself, man. Like I say, I did miss out on some things, but I'm here now, man. So I'm gonna make up for all that time, man. We ain't got no lost time, man. Cause you know, time is time, man. So we getting to it right now, man. We finna get this bag, we finna run it up, we finna do it the right way this time. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm here. So today we finna get ready right now. Cause it's almost time. I know we've been a couple of minutes early we came, so I can sit down here and take this time out, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause people been asking, you know what I'm saying, to let y'all know, man. I'm out here and I'm a different, well, I'm gonna say I'm the same person. I don't feel like I was ever a bad person, you know what I'm saying? It just is what it is, man. Like I said, I was in the streets, I was doing things, and shit happens. So as far as heart and my drive, I'm a good person, man. I'm a great person, man. I help everybody, man. I'm gonna give you the opportunity a person ain't give me. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at everything. Just giving a person a start. Just giving them, if you can help them, just like giving advice. You can tell them, man, you need to do this. I'm cool with all, you know, I understand all criticism, good or bad, you know what I'm saying? You gotta look at that and take heed to it. You gotta take out the negativity and put the good in it, man. You're gonna have some likes, you're gonna have dislikes. The world ain't perfect. Everybody ain't gonna like pink. You know what I'm saying? Some people like blue. That's an opinion, you know what I'm saying? So like I said, I ain't listening to no negativity. I might see it, but I don't get distracted by that, man, because I know what it is. I'm here now. I'm back. You know what I'm saying? I look like I'm 20. I'm a long way from 20. But I'm here. I pray every day and pray that I live a whole lot longer and see a whole lot more, and hope the end of this story, I mean, is a great story where that I help a whole bunch of people. like I said, man, we got to come together as people and help and understand that it is whatever it is when that happens, man. Don't hold things against people, man. Because if you in this world and you holding something against somebody, man, it's just gonna eat you up, man. Sometimes you just gotta let it go, man. That's it, let it go, man. It didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? What can we do to be better? Like, I can't just dwell on what happened. What can I do to be better? That's what we want to talk about. What you want to see to help me get better? How you gonna help me get better? I don't want to talk about what I did because what I did is 12 years ago. It's done. It's nothing for me to dwell on. You know what I'm saying? I missed the games. I ain't missing the games now. We here. We ready to ball now. You know what I'm saying? We ready to work out, do what it is now. We here. We ain't gonna be talking about what we missed and all that, what we ain't see. This ain't no rewind. We going forward, man. We moving forward, man. Bigger and better, man. Thank y'all for checking in today, man.